We're breaking new information in a chaotic scene on Grand Rapids Southeast Side.
A man shot and in critical condition, a woman dead from a heart attack, and allegations from police that an unruly crowd at the scene prevented them from getting inside to help her.
News 8's Donovan Long just talked to police and neighbors to try and get perspective on what went wrong.
Donovan, what have you been able to figure out since daybreak?
Well, Tom and Emily, the scene is now clear. Police have now left, but people in this community are still reeling from that shooting you're talking about that happened around 2:30 this morning on the southeast side of the city, specifically in the 1600 block of Crofton Street. Now, we heard from police about 2 hours ago, and they are telling us that a 19-year-old man was shot. He is in critical condition. We do know he did have to have surgery. He is recovering, but police say he is still, again, in critical condition. We do know that there was, of course, after the shooting, a large crowd, according to police, in this area, in this vicinity, in front of the house where the shooting took place. And we do know that, according to police, that a woman was inside in her 60s and that she, according to police, suffered a heart attack. All of this happening around the same time shots were fired. And so you have this sense that police could not get to, according to them, they could not get to that woman because of what they called an unruly, uncooperative crowd. But the neighbors in here say that the crowd was uncooperative and unruly because no officers, no policemen were going inside to save or to try to save this woman. Take a listen at both perspectives that we were able to gather on the ground this afternoon.
So I understand its protocols and everything, but I feel like somebody could have took it upon themselves to check on that lady. Things could have happened, like they could have took precaution, they took desperate measures.
I know maybe the narrative is that we didn't do anything quick enough. That is truly not the case. We would render aid as quickly as we safely can. And unfortunately, there was an upwards of a 40-minute time delay until we got in there and rendered first aid to this poor woman. And again, as unfortunate as she has passed away.
It truly is really a devastating kind of start to this day, folks. And I got to tell you that, just to be clear, that woman who police say did pass away from a heart attack was not in the line of gunfire. She was not shot. It just so happened coincidentally that she had that medical reaction, they say, at the same time or in the aftermath of that shooting. Again, the 19-year-old shooting victim is recovering, but in critical condition. We do know that some of the neighbors we spoke with say that bullets sort of penetrated their windows, their doors, and another neighbor said a bullet went through his closet. They are unharmed, but their property did suffer a little bit of damage. We are going to continue monitoring the situation and sort of bring it to you in updates as it unfolds. Emily, Tom?